Hello everyone, my name is HydroxideAnt, and welcome to episode 126 of Background News. I know what you're thinking, that's a big number, but I wouldn't be able to tell you because I can't count. It's unfortunate.
What
Is that why you hired? Is that why you were looking for an intern?
No.
To count the
number of episodes?
Maybe. Look, don't judge me, okay?
I'm judging.
Can it be a slight judge?
Yeah, actually, it's probably warranting at least a slight judge. Honestly, like if you basically hired an intern to like count for you. First of all, good for you that you're in the position that you can hire an intern in the first place. And if you got to the position without the ability to count, hell, I don't know what you are, but you're amazing.
Well, I mean, some people don't even hire their interns. They just, give them a position pretty much.
Hey,
we're not paying you.
Okay, I have the idea. Hey, Ryan, do you want a position?
Oh, I'd love a position!
Alright, it's your job to tell me what number episode we're on every week.
Yeah, let me get back to you on that.
I literally just said it!
Yeah, real quick, let's just,
Let's rewind a little bit to like when
I'm
I
just
said
gonna
it before.
use YouTube, right? It's like, oh god.
He's like trying to like, it's practically like, well, I don't know what I'm looking for. I blacked out.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I know. I had the test if you know.
Okay, so if I know what you know, but would you be really testing me on what I know, or would you be testing me on what you know?
But how do we know you know?
But how do we know that you know?
But that's a fair question, but I asked the question.
But I asked
So I
the
must
follow-up question,
That's
questioning
also fair.
your knowledge on this particular subject.
That is fair, but the questionnaire of the question must question the question.
Yeah, but the answerer of the question is allowed to send feedback questions to make sure the questionnaire is 100%, good.
Well, you lost me there, so...
I mean, I'm not even part of this, and you lost me.
See, exactly. I bet Nathan's not even figuring out what's going on either.
Yep, he's
See? Like, Alright, so we
I'm
have...
playing Infinity Wars right now. You can't really expect me to do anything.
It's fine. I understand. So we have a few interesting characters on tonight's podcast. We have Kat. Kat, oh, you're not here!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's just eating dinner, probably. Yeah, that's what
Hot
cats
dogs,
do. It's probably hot dogs. It's a Saturday night, and it's warm. Did you know? This is something Kat told me. I don't remember if it was on podcast or after the podcast. Her family, knows about the podcast and everything, so they purposely don't eat hot dogs on Saturdays because of me.
Way to go.
Really?
You ruined Saturday
Yeah!
night.
They avoid eating hot dogs on Saturday nights because what did Kat have for dinner game so I don't win. It's
Tisk.
It's like, wow, I would just respect the where you're willing to go for this, right? Like, you're willing to change your eating schedule to make sure I don't win.
It's just, they all don't want you to win.
At this point, I feel like I win just based on the fact that I changed their eating habits.
I would tend to agree with that, yes.
So in the long run, I didn't lose anything here. I just gained.
Except for maybe a couple victories on Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. Like, on Saturdays, I'm like, they probably aren't eating hot dogs. Why? Because of me.
Because of you.
I did it. I planted the seed, and the seed was a hot dog.
Oh.
It's like, it made a hot dog tree. When you guys were, little kids, did you, think that, if I just plant something, that would just make a tree of it? Or
I'm waiting for that $100 bill to be planted.
Right, the $100 bill tree.
In my old house, but I guess the new family must be happy.
So even weirder than planting stuff and expecting a tree to come out. When I was really little, my first game system that I owned was Nintendo 64. And you know how you put cartridges into it? I was wondering when I was younger, what if I just put random objects into Nintendo 64? Will there be a game of that object? So, and I'm like, I have a sock. What if I put my sock into Nintendo 64? Would this be a game based around socks? And then my...
What
How
have
would
you
that
done?
work?
I actually don't think I ever put my sock in Nintendo 64. I still have Nintendo 64.
Huh.
So I am so tempted to get up and go put my sock in Nintendo 64. But, you know, actually, so I can't prove that it doesn't work. Huh.
But what if we can prove that it does?
And that's revolutionary. And we need to go back, like, 4 generations of video games.
We need to go back.
Well, there's actual rumors that the Nintendo NX will be using cartridge system.
Really?
Cartridge system, yeah, because it's technically cheaper than CDs.
Oh, probably, yeah.
So they're thinking about, like, the rumors are that it might be the case.
That'd be pretty cool. What if
I
it
would
what if
love
it fit
that.
the old Nintendo 64 games in it? Like the same
know-
cartridges? That'd be so amazing.
That would be extremely smart on their part.
Oh,
but
there
it's
is.
Nintendo. So
They could just reuse the old card and then like have all those games for like the classic gamers. You'd be like, yo, I want to play Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, Pokemon Stadium, that was great.
Pokemon Stadium, one of my favorite games. My favorite games in the Nintendo 64, Pokemon Stadium, there's Smash Brothers. There's a game called Destruction Derby that is loved. Played so
Never
much of
played
that. It's played so much of that game. It was ridiculous. Played a lot of Pokemon Snap too, you know, to take pictures
Pokemon
of
Snap was
Pokemon.
the best.
It's like I was being rated for my Pokemon photography skills. The PPS.
PPS.
Pokemon photography skills. It's like
It'd be
it's just like a
cool.
bar.
It'd be a really cool thing to implement into, like,
Pokemon
one of the
Pokemon,
DS
like,
games.
No, so what I'm just thought of was Nintendo releasing like a special camera, right? And for Pokemon Go, if a Pokemon's there, you can take a picture of it with that camera.
They have that, actually. That's what's gonna happen, pretty much.
That's really dope, and I'm upset that I wasn't the originator of this idea.
And now you lost all that money. Good job.
God damn it. How dare they go into the future and hear me say this just to make it in the past?
You should have copyrighted it.
I should have. If only I figured out to do that now. And then whatever to realize, they already had gone into like the past, no, the future to see what I said, and then go back to the past and use my idea. Don't you hate when that happens?
it
When
all
you
makes
have an
sense.
idea after someone else and they already did it, so it's not your idea.
So everything.
Yeah. Yo, we should have this thing that's like drinkable and good for you. I'm gonna call it water.
Well, I don't think anyone invented that, sir.
Exactly!
Oh my
I
god.
take credit!
Oh
He's
my
a
god.
genius.
he's
He
a
just- he broke
genius! He's an
broke it up.
innovator!
You better put a pen on that quick.
Or I steal it.
Oh, okay. What if I, you know, tie you up and put you in my trunk, Ryan?
Well, don't you normally do that? Wink, wink.
Oh, but this time I'm not getting you out.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
doesn't sound that much fun this time.
Yeah, no, this isn't fun anymore. This is not like a normal Saturday
It was
night.
fun the first time, not anymore.
You know, the first few times it didn't even feel like kidnapping. I was just kind of okay with it. Then eventually it hit the point where I'm like, you know, this feels a lot like kidnapping. Because I've been in the trunk for about 72 hours. I'm hungry. Can someone feed me, please?
No.
Okay.
You live on nothing. And then everything.
You live in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Copyright strike.
Ocean man.
Dude, look, you cannot copyright strike something if it's sung horribly.
Well,
Who
I mean,
would,
there's
who, like, musically at least, would copyright strike something that is done horribly and makes theirs look so much better?
Nintendo?
That's so stupid! Like, cause, like, alright, look at this. Oh, it makes us look really good. Okay, we're gonna leave that. Oh, look at this one. It's a lot better than ours. Let's take that one now.
I've had this talk before.
Probably. We've had so many talks on this podcast that I can't possibly remember which ones we've had and which ones we haven't.
Try harder then.
I'm thinking, dude, just like a turtle eating an apple was all that popped in my head.
Oh my God, I remember that.
That's all that pops in my head when I try to think about background noise history.
I mean, aside from the cardboard cutout, yeah.
Yeah, a cardboard cutout. Maybe a cardboard cutout watching the turtle eating an apple video.
Yeah.
You don't know how badly I want Steve, the owner of this TeamSpeak, to print out a cardboard cutout on a 3D printer of Mark. That would be the greatest thing ever.
that.
I would love that so much, and I called dibs.
No, it's mine.
I already did. It was. I think. Was I the creator of that idea? I don't remember who.
I think I said it. I'm not
It
sure.
might honestly speaking, it might actually. Ooh,
What the hell
is that? Do you have like a?
Oh, my bad.
Do you have like a blender? You like blending
He's
your.
blending up the bodies again.
Oh, a vacuum. Because it sounded like he's just like, we're like, I feel like making a smoothie, so you put a blender in front of your computer and this guy.
Can you guys hear me?
What are you saying? I can't hear you. I'm blending.
I'm making a smoothie. Do you want one?
I'll throw it at my computer and hope you catch it. Because that's how that works.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny, honestly.
That'd be hilarious.
You know, I'm trying to think, like, now that you guys got me on, like, background noise history, I'm trying to think, because, like, so this is the same problem I have with CS now, is that, like, I've played and been on so many podcasts and played so many, like, CSGO matches that I can't tell you when things happened anymore. I could probably tell you if they happened, but not when.
Well, did they?
You know, you gotta name something. like, if you're like, did this happen in the podcast? You know, maybe. It's possible.
I like those odds.
Yeah. Like, if you asked me, has Dave ever drank on the podcast before? I would say, no shit.
The better question is, when has Dave not had to drink on the podcast?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna throw this out there. I think most of the first times he was on the podcast, he probably didn't.
We can't prove that now.
I can't actually, no. And I doubt he'd remember.
Because he's drinking. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, he's our Irish representative, you know?
Yep.
So if we ever need anything Irish, we go to him, you know?
Can confirm.
Can confirm. Most of us losers are in here, or from... No, all of us are from the US in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're all NA scum.
As the rest of the world likes to point to us.
Yeah, I love playing CS with my European friends. And,
Quote, unquote.
Yeah, and then every time I do something right, I yell NACS into the mic.
Best NA.
It's
Best
great,
NA.
dude. Like, I remember, I think I might have been, like, smurfing or whatever, but, like, I think I 3v1'd or something, and they said, dude, good job, and I just yell NACS, like, as loud as I can, like, that I think people in my house woke up or something, like...
I mean, that's one way to wake him up.
They're like, what is Nessus? Don't worry about it. That's
Why would you... Why?
why would you combine these things?
Why would you do this to me?
Well, one thing we can talk about is I love Overwatch right now.
Oh God, you.
It's so much fun. Like,
It's the best.
I now have 2 video game addictions in my life, and this is just getting unhealthier and unhealthier by the day.
What about the Rocket League addiction?
3 addictions in my life. And this is just getting worse and worse. At one point, my only addiction was Gary's Mod. And I lost that one and had to cope and take 3 more on.
Had to cope.
Because I went to CS, but now I'm still not done with CS. See, the cycle stopped, but continued.
It's a cycle that will never
keeps
end.
going. Pillaging the villages of the young.
Oh dear my.
I don't know why I said villages of the young. What the hell? What are they just like young people villages? Like collections
Yeah,
of
young
like.
people villages.
Yeah, it's true.
Those are called apartments.
Yeah, those are
in the
apartment
city.
complexes.
Yeah, apartment complexes in the city. With quote unquote aspiring actors as they're working
and
at a
artists artists.
Yes, and artists. You're very
Don't
true.
forget, yeah.
Who are
Yeah.
all displeased at their current situation.
User was moved to your
So
channel.
we're a little bit in, and I just added Cat in. Hello, Cat. Good talk, Cat.
Hello,
I'm glad.
I forgot that I have to press
Push,
a button
yeah.
to talk. So it's like,
Yeah.
hi.
It's not as much Nathan.
So I'm telling the story. This is gonna happen, Nathan. I hope you're okay with it, and if not, I'm probably still gonna tell it anyway. So.
Well, see ya, guys.
So some people we get into the background noise channel a little bit early, and Nathan's in here and he's messaging us. I can't talk. I don't understand. And at one point I'm like, when you're using your push to talk, does it light up? And he completely misunderstood that too. And he restarts and opens it again, and it's like, oh Nathan, we still don't hear you. And then it's working. We hear. It's like, wow.
That was more of a, hey.
Hey! And it's like, I forgot I had to use push to talk.
Alright, now that sounds really dumb, right? I do not ever use push to talk when I'm using TeamSpeak, and I don't remember why I turned it on last time. That's my justification.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, were you being, attacked by small puppies? It's possible.
I mean, small puppy
No,
sounds fun.
they're only downstairs.
Okay, they haven't figured out how to get upstairs.
Have you seen the picture?
Was it the one on,
the smallest and the biggest one?
Instagram? I think? Was
Yeah.
it on Instagram? Yeah, then I saw it. They are so freaking adorable.
Mhm.
Oh, I saw those. They're so cute.
I just want to hug them and just have them. I want them to be mine. But I would totally be like, I'm going to take a dog, but then I'm like, I have 3.
We already have 5 of them claimed.
Yeah.
Don't tell my little sister, but we're keeping the last one.
Okay, alright. I'm telling! It's like...
Teacher!
Mrs. Teacher Lady!
I don't remember your name.
I don't remember your name because I'm 5! I don't have the mental capacity to remember names yet.
Except for maybe my own.
I don't know who my name is!
Who are you people?
Who am I?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Just a 5-year-old just starts saying that. Where is she?
Where is she? Where's Rachel?
Talking about little Jimmy? Where is she?
I just realized that. Where's Rachel? From the Batman, and then there's Cat, who's Rachel, and then there's in Mark's background, who's Rachel.
Confused there.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're.
Wait, but you...
Yep.
Cat, do you not know, Batman? You not seen anything modern?
Mm-mm. I don't really know. I don't know why, but superhero movies aren't really my thing.
Yo, what's wrong with you? You hadn't seen.
Cat.
I know. Go ahead, shoot me. I just. It's one of those things that I
Whoa,
never
hey, that's
got
rather
into.
rad.
I mean, it's not rad. She said I could.
Yeah, she said I don't know what she's talking about.
So basically, what happens here is that if I kill Cat now, I can use this podcast as proof that she gave me permission.
Yeah.
That's how the law
Plus
works,
to
right?
this is I don't have to take any finals.
That's a fair plus.
True. Honestly speaking, during our finals, Mark, I don't remember why, but I kept talking about how if we die in a car accident right now, hey,
You don't care.
I don't care because I don't have to take my finals.
Yeah.
That's me whenever I walk across the street and I'm like, oh, I guess you'll pay my tuition.
Dude, I say that all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, hit me, I dare you. I want to go to college for free.
Pay my motherfucking tuition. See if I give a shit.
That's why, in the crosswalk, when someone's coming a little fast, I'm like, yes, do it. Make my day.
Do it.
Pay for my college. Do it.
No regrets.
Just because I won't be able to walk again, I can go to college for free.
Yeah.
And I can,
I have my legs, but I don't have to pay for college.
Okay, so throwing these...
I'll have to pay
I'm
an
thinking
arm and a
very
leg.
positive. That was beautiful. Alright, well, what I was going to say is if I just lose the ability to not use my legs, there are many things I can still do. I get a really cool custom chair wheels on it. That's pretty dope. You know, I can still play CS. That's going to throw it out there. I still have my arms. You know, if I have my arms, I'm okay. If I lose my legs, you know, stairs would be hard.
Yeah.
You know, stairs will not be as easy as they used to be. I could totally like
I
crawl
mean,
up,
elevators
like.
in those buildings and ramps.
Yeah, but like,
to those
at my
buildings,
house, there's stairs, and I live upstairs.
There was
You'd
a
have
house.
to get one of those like old people chair things that rolls up the stairs.
Like, wasn't that like an up?
Oh, like it
Yeah.
attaches to the railing.
Yeah.
Like,
Child and
goes up.
That'd be so much. I totally would just ride those just because it'd be so much
yeah,
fun.
like, oh, it's an up. The
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has to use one of those.
Oh, I forget his name, but like, yeah, he's really old and can't walk upstairs, so he uses that. Oh, what's his name? Mr.
Mr. Fredrickson.
Yeah.
Fredrickson, yeah.
Yeah, Fredrickson. Yeah. Yeah.
I would much rather just pull a guy or a might guy and just like walk up the stairs on my hands.
You're right.
Dude, so no, if alright, so this is gonna be a little too soon for some of you people that watch TV shows, but I'm gonna pay a Hodor-like guy to carry me on his back.
How dare? No. Why would you do that to me?
Hold the door.
I will never. No.
So I saw there was a CS clip I saw, and the guy's name was Hodor in game, and there's squeaky door in Cash. There was a T on the other side of Squeaky, and he kept closing it every time he opened it, and it was yelling, "Hold the door!" And then his team defused. Like,
Oh my god.
oh, it was beautiful. Like, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but like, I usually understand the memes.
I'm reading
Yeah,
it right
same.
now,
I
and
get a
it's
lot
great.
of memes.
The memes?
Well, see,
The
this
dang
is actually past the
May.
books.
Yeah, I heard about that it was going past the books.
This part of the show is now past where George R. R. Martin has released his books.
Yeah. I assume they're written.
He has he's released some small little synopsises, synopsi maybe, I don't know, just small little chapters of The Winds of Winter, which is the next book.
Dude, I'm really
You're
glad
right,
he
no.
told the ending to the director and the creators of the show, because he's gonna die before the show ends.
Oh, most definitely.
Like, he's really old and really unhealthy.
I mean, yes,
Have you seen the way he describes food in his books?
it's amazing.
Dude, he'll spend 3 pages describing food, and then there's oh, this is a sex scene. Oh, it's 2 sentences. But it's oh, don't mind the sex. Let's get back to the food. And, he spends another 3 pages on it. It's you can tell this was written by a fat guy. He was just so hungry when he was writing
Hey,
this.
us fat guys have a very good understanding of food.
Dude, it's true.
I mean, he's got a point.
He, I'll say it, his way he describes food makes me really hungry. It does.
That means he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
does,
that's a fair point.
You know, he is best at describing food, I'd say. That's his... If he just wrote, books about food, I think he'd be so happy and have them all done already. Yeah, it's screw Game of Thrones! Let me make a cookbook! And he releases that, and he, titles it, Game of Thrones, and doesn't say it's a cookbook, and then everyone opens it, realizing it's a
How to
cookbook.
avoid your red wedding?
First, good appetizers.
Good appetizers and at least adequate drinks.
Always check for poison.
Make sure everybody else drinks before you drink so that you don't get poisoned.
No, what
You host the toast and make sure people drink, and then you can drink.
No, see, the thing what you do is you bring a food and drink tester with you, right? And for the rest of your life, they just take a little nibble and a little sip of everything you're about to eat. And you wait a minute or 2 before eating, and if they die, don't eat it.
Don't eat.
You know, if I had that much money, if I honestly was rich, filthy rich, I would totally hire that guy.
Yeah.
It's what's my job entitle? I want you to nibble and sip everything I ever have.
That's all we want.
That's all you want? Why am I doing this? In case it's poisoned. How much you pay me? I'll pay you $1 million a year to do this. Fuck yes.
I will pay you
I would do that.
1 penny.
I'd do it for a penny if he gave me like a house or whatever. Like if he paid for everything, like in my life, I would totally be his forever food taster.
No, he says like, I'm not gonna give you any money, but you get to live with me, you get to eat with me, and you get to drive all my cars, and you never pay anything.
Yeah, I would totally do that in a second.
I'm in.
Cause like, and if you spend that much time with him, a good shot, he puts you in as well.
Fair point.
Yeah, and then at least you get something after he dies. See,
I give all of my McLarens.
all 100 McLarens, and like, even if you only want to keep one, look at all that money you have now. You're set for life.
Damn straight.
And all you have to do is, the second you know you're in his will, you bite it, and then right afterwards you sprinkle poison on it.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for someone, I was hoping it wasn't me, to say that we poison him. And just be like, wow, I must have built an immunity to poisoning over all these years. Lucky me, I was the
Or
food
just
taster.
like, I guess I must not have eaten enough. Like, you take like a really tiny bite.
Yeah. So if I was the guy hiring him, though, I would totally put in the contract that, like, if I die from poison, he gets executed on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and then, like,
Okay.
because in case,
But if he dies from poison, his family is all in my will.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, I would totally, not even just will, I would totally have, like, assuming I'll have, like, limitless money, really, I can back well off. It's like, if he dies, I'll give your family $10 million.
Who is this Will we're talking about?
Dude, Will's a cool guy. Dude, Miguel said that in, like, that group.
Don't tell Rachel, but I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping?
Yes, he's sleeping.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
You're asleep.
Yes. During the podcast. God damn it, Mark.
Dude, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. For being asleep, you're doing pretty well in the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what Rachel does.
Oh. Oh, okay. I have some questions to ask when I see you guys later now.
That was just like, it was just
Cat,
too
oh my
perfect.
god.
Yeah, Cat, god damn
What?
it.
God damn it, Cat.
I haven't done shit. What are you talking about?
Looks down at homework. Haven't done shit.
Yeah, like, I actually haven't done anything. This is upsetting. I need to do this.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm a little bit lost, I'll admit.
Alright, so basically, so picture a map in your head, right? Just right now.
Yeah.
Picture it. Alright, now fill that map with amazing places. Okay, have you done that? Alright, let's let me go. Alright, so are you picturing it? Alright, you pictured amazing places?
Yes, I am picturing
Alright, so now picture like a big X mark on the map, right? And right there is all the gold you could ever want.
Okay,
And now-
just imagine like a big X across the map.
Okay, perfect. And now the map explodes. And that's where
Now, what
we
kind of
are.
explosion? Is it nuclear or conventional?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's where now you're caught up.
Okay.
So
Alright, thanks,
I'm
Hydro.
glad I could help
are
you.
Really helpful.
You know,
Story time with Hydro.
Storytime with Hydro was filmed in front of a live audience.
Yeah, this has been a really great start to the podcast for me.
Oh, it's great. 10 out of 10.
We started with let's see, me wanting to die.
Oh right, yeah, well, that did happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's
Very
great.
quality start for you, Kat, this week.
Very. I do have a really quick topic here. My favorite summer meme is back. The hot legs are hot dogs.
Oh,
Meme.
oh god, not that again.
I actually really love this meme. I think it's so funny. I love to like try to figure out if they're hot dogs or legs. Like sometimes it's really hard to tell, and it's like. I mean, sometimes it's obvious, but like other times you're like, are those actually legs or are they hot dogs?
I'm just questioning my entire life now.
Yeah, it's yep. That's it. Alright,
Does this mean that you had hot dogs for dinner and you're just psychologically thinking about this?
No, I think I just stumbled across the hot legs or hot dogs meme and I wanted to share it with you guys.
I think she had hot dogs for dinner.
I don't buy it!
Okay.
I don't buy it!
Only one of you can guess. We can play what.
Let go hot dogs!
You know,
Figure it out.
fuck, dude, Ryan, that's it, Ryan. I'm not having you here anymore. Every week.
That is the second time.
No, and like the worst part was last week. I think I guessed spaghetti and won because you guessed hot dogs.
Damn.
So. Yeah.
So let's play what the cat.
All right. So,
pull
are
our
we
guesses.
okay? Did you cook for yourself, or were parents home?
My parents were home.
Okay. Did they do the cooking? Did your father do the cooking?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's not waffles.
It's not waffles, no.
Because if if you say your mom did the cooking, I'm like locking in waffles right away.
My mom does a few dinners. She does homemade macaroni and cheese. Like, you know Kraft macaroni and cheese? That's
Yeah.
the macaroni and cheese that I usually have when
But
I'm
like
home alone.
legit homemade.
But
yeah,
legit
yeah.
homemade macaroni and cheese with like bits of ham and like
That sounds
cheese and like the creamy actual cheesy goodness.
That's good.
That's what my mom makes. And it has like, breadcrumbs on top. It's so good.
I'm
Oh my
getting
god.
so hungry right now.
She makes waffles.
I'm
Makes
on a
homemade
diet.
waffles because we don't like buy packaged ones or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
We have to make them. She makes a few other things. Like there's a couple of various chickens that she makes, or meats, but not usually. My dad usually does those. So there's like very limited stuff that she actually cooks. It's just stuff that my dad doesn't like to make or doesn't know how to make. I don't really
okay.
know. I forget why.
One of the two.
But, Mhm.
One of the three.
So,
Easily.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, easy.
So we can continue on our
Okay.
guessing.
I mean, hot dog.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
always and
Right.
forever guess hot dog.
God damn it.
Okay. So we've got 2 more guesses here.
Ah.
Sparkle. Huh?
You know, okay.
Um,
We're playing What a Cat for dinner.
I was gonna go with chicken and rice.
okay. Okay, solid guess. And Hydro.
So no.
I'm thinking, I'm trying to use my brain for once, and it's
Yeah.
hard to remember things, so thank you.
Yeah.
And so, alright, so it's kind of hot out, right? So the
Yeah.
possibility of something being on the grill is there, right?
Possibility.
Possible. But, like,
Yeah.
how hot is it? Is it worth to go outside today? Yeah, I would say it is, It's a nice little day out. So I'm going, no, this isn't how your family eats, so that wouldn't work. Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I feel like, to spite me, you were gonna not eat hot dogs,
Mhm.
and you ate hamburgers instead.
Okay. Alright. So,
It's hot dogs.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
murdering Ryan next time I see him.
I'm
Coming
gonna,
for you.
I'm gonna open up my answer by saying I had hot dogs last night.
Ha! I think that
Hey
right.
man, leftovers, maybe.
So I had hot dogs last night.
If you say you had leftover hot dogs, I'm finding you.
What
And
are you
I
gonna do
didn't-
when you find her?
Probably give her a hug and leave.
Okay. Goodbye, Hydro. Keep all the way over here. And
Do you know what I have to say? Like, gives you a hug. Alright, bye.
Nice rest of your day.
I hope you enjoy your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Like never.
Yeah, that's the only time I'd ever see her. Like,
Over to dispute about hot dogs.
yeah.
Yeah. Just out of pure spite, you just come over, say hi, and leave, just because you're angry.
Yeah, because even if I was really angry by the time I left, by the time I got there, there's no way I'm
Yeah.
angry. It's like, why am I doing this? Why did I commit my time to this?
I drove this far
It's
for this.
for being angry at a cat dinner game and losing hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so
So,
what did you eat?
Anyway, I had hot dogs last night,
Okay.
so I did not have them tonight.
Damn
I did not have them as leftovers.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see you have to steal my answer, you cunt.
And I'm gonna say that Mark was wrong.
Aw.
And Hydra was actually spot on.
Damn it! That's
Are you,
twice in a row.
wait, so did I get it?
Yeah!
Oh, let's go!
We had hot dogs, and then tonight we had hamburgers.
I am the best at this game. I just want everyone to know.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'm so good. My brain works. Let's go!
Yeah!
Oh, I'm so happy
Still
right
gets
now.
hot dogs every time.
You know, Ryan, so I'm just gonna throw this out there. The last 2 weeks, for the What to Have for Dinner game, you guessing hot dogs led me to the correct answer.
Damn it.
It's like when I play Cards Against Humanity. Every time I put Kyo down for when Rachel's guessing, I win.
Yeah.
Or when anyone puts Kyo down, for that matter.
Yeah.
I win.
Because last night, me, Hydro, my friend Zach, my friend Anna, and Jamie came in later, which, you know, she didn't get to play.
Yeah,
But
she's
we
too
were
late.
playing, and, you know, me and Hydro, we have this, like, unwritten rule that if one of us plays, if I play in some form, turtle eating an apple, then he will win. I will choose that card.
Yeah.
But if he manages to play Kyo, then I will win.
No, it's vice versa.
he
It's backwards.
will win.
Yeah,
Sorry. I kind of lost my place there. Then he will win. And so during this game, I was playing with my real life friends and then Hydro. So we had this rule, and nobody knew about it. So you know, we were doing this thing, and their answers would be like immediately disregarded as soon as me or Hydro saw our answer. So they were like, "What the fuck?
What's going on? I don't understand."
It's totally unfair. So I eventually explained the rule, and Zach, you know, he wants to take advantage of this. You know? So he starts to play Kyo, and then like Anna plays Kyo at one point.
Yeah.
And so they're like all trying to manipulate these rules in their favor. And at one point, I'm the judge, and there's one Kyo card in place, and then there's 2 other cards in place. And I know that Hydro did not play this Kyo card.
She just knows. It's like
I knew that it wasn't him because, you know, there would have been some sort of sign, like Hydro would have laughed or something like that, to give away that that Kyo card was his card. But it wasn't. And eventually it did come out that that wasn't his card.
Yeah.
And I was pretty sure that it was Zach's. So I was like, what do I do? Do I pick the Kyo card? Because what if it's actually Hydro's for some reason? And would it be disobeying the rules if I didn't choose this card? But I was like, you know what? I don't want to give Zach the point.
Yeah.
So I clicked the card next to it, the one that actually fit the black card the best, and then Hydro won.
And I still won.
Because it was his card.
So there's 100% fact. Every time Kat is the judge, and the card Kyo is played, I win.
Yep.
It's 100%. So
it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't have to be Hydro's card.
Someone just has to play it. I win.
Every single time.
Yep. Every time.
Yep. It was
Can
great.
confirm.
Can confirm was
Yeah,
there.
confirmed.
It was a great time. Great time.
It's great funno timeo.
Yeah. There were actually some really good cards.
There were. No, it was
in that
good.
round. At one point in this game, I don't remember who the black card was, but then there were the 3 white cards, and then one of them, I forget, but it was something ridiculous like a rainbow, or some silly card.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 were about the Holocaust. And so
Oh, it was the pick 2 one. And
Yeah.
Zach and mine were both about the Holocaust. It was basically the same thing but worded differently.
yeah.
And I will throw this out there. My Holocaust won.
Yeah. So I think mine was like the more innocent one. It wasn't about the Holocaust.
No,
It was
you.
really
I think it was Anna who was the judge. Had to be
Yeah, it was
because
Anna.
I feel like you were in there and like yours was just like very innocent and not Holocaust related.
Mine was funny and kind of innocent, and it didn't have any it didn't have any Cards Against Humanity sort of humor. It had a more innocent sort of sense of humor, and then there were 2 Holocaust ones.
Yeah.
That was funny though. Which Holocaust one do I choose, or do I choose the more innocent?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I have to do here. It's great. Cards Against
So, yeah.
Humanity can be a great time. Could be.
Yeah. I actually kind of want to play it in real life. I would totally play it, but I don't really want to buy the card.
You can go to the website and print them all out for free.
Yeah, but then you have to
Cut
either
them.
buy special paper or glue them to a normal card deck.
Or you can. Well, I have a friend who did it, and they literally just plumb them. It's small cards, of course, now, but it's just paper, and he cut them all out, and
Yeah, but it's not like playing with genuine cards because they aren't bendy or flimsy like
sure.
normal.
But
printer
you do get
is.
the game in person for free. You can.
True.
So
True. Very
that
true.
is.
I could do that. I would do that. I'd either use cardstock, business card paper.
Which probably be smart, yeah.
Yeah, so that they weren't like as bendy or flimsy. And then either that or I use printer paper and then like glue them to a card deck that I bought.
That's
Something
actually
like
a good one too, yeah.
And then especially because I have like 2 card decks that are missing a card and the backs are different.
What?
So,
What have you done to your cards?
I have this really weird tendency that when like I have a deck of cards, somehow I will lose one of the cards. And then it'll deem the entire deck useless because you can't play with a deck of cards without one of the cards, unless you use the Joker in place. But like it's I don't know, so it's basically useless. So I could use one of those instead.
This is a compromise that I've come up with learning magic and all that. But if you have a deck that is missing like a few cards or whatever, you can learn a few tricks that kind of like makes cards unusable, if that makes sense. Like there's one that I do where I have the person I'm showing the trick to, I have them mark the card and then I like fold it in half twice. And at that point, like after it's been marked, that card is deemed unusable. So then I put the card, I have them hold the card like between their lips, and then I take the next card, fold that in half twice, and then hold that in my lips, and then this is just to make it like more awkward. I tell them we have to hold hands and lock eyes, and then I slowly draw my card into my mouth and pull it back out, and then I open it and reveal it, and it's their card.
Okay.
Oh.
So that takes 2 cards for 1 trick, and then you have 2 unusable cards. So.
Oh, that's great. I mean, like you can't never use those cards again, but it was totally worth it for a trick.
Yeah. Especially if there were any onlookers to the card trick. I'd have been... Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep!
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So do we have any, like, topics that we want to, go over right now, Hydro?
Why the hell do you think we have topics?
I don't know, maybe this is a podcast or something. Okay.
I mean, I would count the quacking as a topic.
That's a fair point.
I would, quack back, except I don't know how to quack, because I'm not that. Wait, do I have one of those things? Oh my god, I have one of those things. You know those things, like those plastic things, and you put them in your mouth and it goes like, except it's like a kazoo, but it makes a duck sound instead. I think I have one of those. I have to look for it right now.
Oh god!
Like a kazoo. Got it.
My favorite thing, my favorite thing that you ever used that for, Nathan, was bleeping Chance out.
Oh my goodness, that was great.
It's like, Chance, could you start talking? It's like, why? Just do it. And like Nathan's being.
Oh, look what I found when I was looking for my duck thing. This is like you know Tamagotchis, right?
Tamagotchi.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Tamagotchi.
It's not a Tamagotchi. It's like the girl version. It's a Littlest Pet Shop, like a miniature Littlest Pet Shop thing. And they can't die or anything, and it's not real time. You just gotta like feed it and like play with it and stuff. It's totally sick.
Are you saying that Tamagotchi are more male orientated?
Actually, yeah. It's I would say that like for the
No, just
for the
we're
gender
playing.
roles that were like
Oh my god.
probably find them in the guys' toy section more often than the girls'
Triggered!
Hashtag triggers are my trigger.
Child.
I mean, it's just whatever. Like I'm not saying that girls can't play like Tamagotchi. I do like
Guys, I think
Tamagotchi.
she's insinuating that girls can't play Tamagotchi.
Wow. This is 2016, Cat!
Honestly,
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen in 2016. Like,
I mean, I have the little
Pegasus
Pet
could
Shop
just come out of
one,
nowhere and
because
be like, oh my god, it's
that's
Pegasus, but it's
section, so I think
2016,
it's-
so I'd be like, okay, it's Pegasus.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Neither do I.
I have business cards in this thing. Oh my gosh.
You should use
I'm
those
just
as
looking
ninja
through all my
stars.
old shit now. look at this! I have so many business cards. This is totally sick. I love business cards.
Yeah, so what you need to do for business cards is commit a string of felonies and leave a business card every time you do that.
Just a different business card.
Yep.
There's this one. Someone that I know that is like a really good painter. There's this one who does like, this person does super cool quilling, and they make like like birthday cards and things like that. There's this one, someone else who does polymer clay like me. I met them at a craft fair, and they were totally cool. And then there's this one who, I love her art. I actually got a sticker from her, and it's on my laptop right now. She makes some totally sick art. And then there's this one. This one's my favorite. I gotta admit, this one is my favorite. It's a business card to an Indian food place in Pennsylvania.
What?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
I live in New York, so...
Castlevania.
Transylvania.
Sorry,
Trying to-
New York, but I heard you say the York.
New York. I live in New York.
Oh, did you say something about a York peppermint patty?
No, but I said something
what I
about Yorkie Terriers.
Those things
So
are cute.
I know, they're so adorable. But anyway, my parents and I, like my family, we've all gone on vacation, like a family vacation, down to other states near us. We never really like gone across the country before because we tend to drive places rather than to fly places. So I've never been on a plane. So we would go to like Ohio and Kentucky. At one point, we went to Kentucky to get our pet puppy. Our puppy. It's not a puppy anymore. And like, you know, in order to go to the States, you have to go through Pennsylvania, so we'd always plan to go to places in Pennsylvania, and on our way, we, like, crossed this, like, Indian place, and we're like, dude, let's eat there, and it is, honestly, this Indian place is the best Indian place I have ever eaten at.
Top-notch
in my
Indian
entire
place.
life. It is so good. Like, you would not even believe it.
Alright, so you have to send Sky there, and he'll actually tell you if it's good.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd like
Yeah,
it.
because he's Indian.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have.
I'm
my
okay, I
business card
swear.
So that my family remembers where to go if we ever want that delicious Indian food again.
The delicious
yeah.
Indian food.
Mhm. So that's my little rant for now.
Yay! I would clap, but I use push to talk, so like it takes one of my hands.
It doesn't really work like that,
Yeah.
man.
I could totally like press the push to talk with my nose or something and clap, but like that.
Yeah, that's what I would do in Gary's mod when I wanted to play my ukulele.
You would just like wait.
I-
So you just like on your keyboard. My nose is
No.
here.
I would use my toe. I would like strategically use my toe to press my push to talk, and then I would play ukulele and totally be comfortable. It'd be pretty neat, you know. I'm still trying to find that duck.
Oh wow! I am pushing my push to talk with my toe. Yay! Clapping! Yay!
Yay!
This is
so
a
cool.
skill. This is
Is it?
something I'm doing now. This is interesting.
Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff that I don't even remember that I have.
Oh, you
When
love
did I
that.
get all this stuff?
Slash hate that. Slash
Whoa,
double love
flashcards? I
that.
haven't had flashcards in years. I cannot believe. Look at this. This is a Chinese newspaper. A newspaper from China.
Why do you have
I
a
can't
Chinese
even read it.
newspaper?
I can't even read
I know someone who can read that.
You do?
Yeah,
Not in the
Mark's
room right
Mark's girlfriend can. Well, we're in TeamSpeak anyway. Like, it's like,
Sends multiple pictures.
but yeah, like we do.
What is this from? Oh, that's from like yarn. That's like a yarn packaging thing. Look at this phone charger. That's a phone charger that I don't even use anymore. Oh my god.
Look at that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Oh.
That's a nice boulder.
I got a
Uh,
rock.
This is a list of books that my sister gave me. She was like, you should read these. These are good books. I never read them. And I got this paper
Nice.
probably years ago, considering that I don't even remember about it. Oh, are these stickers?
I don't know, Cat. Are they?
Are these
I think you should look at them and determine whether they are sticky,
stickers.
and if they are, I would say
Oh
they're
my
they're sticky.
gosh!
Are they scratch off stickers? Like, can you smell them?
This is amazing.
I can
This is
smell
the best
you.
day of my life. Alright, there's some...
Oh.
Oh. You know what kind of stickers they are?
What?
Hello, my name is sticker.
Hello, my name
Is
is...
what? My name is who? My name is a chicka
I don't
chicka
give a
chicka
shit.
Slim Shady.
Can't believe I did this to myself.
How could you do this to yourself?
Oh my gosh. These things are so old. I don't even know where I got these.
Wow.
Wow. These are jewelry findings. I've never... Fucking hell. Hello, welcome to Background Noise, the show where you get to listen to Kat going through all her shit.
I just pictured what I'm picturing right now is that you just found a drawer and you're just like digging and digging and digging and digging.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I found I've got this, what are they called, shelves, and I haven't gone through this in like forever. I know what's on it because, I mean, for the most part, the things that are the most popular amongst me, like on the top shelf, there are all my my personal favorite sculptures that I've done, and that's where I keep those. On the third shelf down is all my DS games and my DS.
Yeah.
And then my nail polish is on the right side of that, because I used to paint my nails a lot, so I know where that is. And then we got some sketchbooks and stuff on the bottom, but all of the rest of it, I don't even pay attention to that stuff anymore. Well, I've got my Belisara cards up there. Those were super sick horse trading cards for kids in 6th grade. Everyone had those. Those were really, really neat. I've got some I don't even know what to call them. I would always call them bubble conveyor belts. They're these plastic containers or glass containers, depending on where you get them. And they have I don't know, freaking conveyor belts, okay? And then you flip it over, and then the oil inside goes bloop 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 down. I don't know how to describe it, but they're totally cool. And I have a bunch of.
Wait, explain that again?
Yeah, could you explain that exactly the way you
I
did?
actually think I have one of those.
Okay, so I have 3 of them, and they're all a little bit different, but the one that's the main one, the most popular in gift shops and things, it's kind of squiggly, the entire frame. It goes sound effects aren't really good at explaining things.
That's what they're used for.
Out, it goes out.
Star Trek would like to have a word with you on that.
And it has these shelves almost, but the shelves are slanted, and then at the bottom there sits this kind of colored oil that's more dense than water. So when you flip it over, the colored stuff that's now on the top goes to the bottom, okay? But it goes down the little shelves that are slanted. So it looks like a conveyor belt that's bringing all the little blobs of oil down to the bottom. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I love these things. I have another one that doesn't have the shelves. It's called a timer or something. And you flip it over and it just goes blob, blob, instead of having the little shelves.
Blob, blob.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have one of those. As vaguely as that was described, I think I have one of those.
Yeah, so there's oil on the bottom again. You flip it over, and then, one blob at a time, it just goes down. And I think it counts 30 seconds or a minute or something.
So it's pretty much like a sand timer with liquid.
Yeah, kind of, basically.
Yeah, I have one of those.
And then there's another one. This one I actually have a package for right here in this box that I was looking through. It's called a hand boiler, okay? I don't think maybe there's the instructions inside or something. Maybe I could just read off of that instead of trying to use my sound effects to describe it. No, there's no instructions, so I have to use my sound effects again. Basically, there's liquid at the bottom again, but there's 2 bulbs. One bulb is on the bottom, another bulb is on the top, and then there's a tube, and the tube makes it a little squiggly, okay? So when you hold the bottom, the heat of your hands, doesn't boil the water because your hands aren't warm enough to do that, but it heats up the water, so the water
I had one of those.
goes up the tube, through the squiggle, and then up to the top bulb, and there it kind of it does this boiling effect, even though it's not really boiling. It goes blah, blah, blah. So those are my 3 things. I intend to collect more as I go places and do things. So yeah. Thanks.
I had one of
everyone,
those
for-
things, yeah. Where I used to do it to try to get all of it out. I used to like put both of my hands and kind of create a cup around the bottom of it.
Yeah,
and try
yeah,
to
that's
push
what
all of them up.
That's
Yeah.
what I do because my hands are typically very cold, so it doesn't work as best very well with me. So I usually have to use both hands, and most of the time I have to like blow on my hands and go like in order to heat it up more. So that's how that usually works.
When I moved out of my childhood house, mine broke on us. I was so upset.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. I probably would cry because those things are like my most 3 precious things over there on that shelf. As I don't know, I intend to make a collection. I've never I haven't put much effort into making the collection, but I'm thinking as I go on vacation and things like that, I'll just buy them, and then slowly my collection will build. So, yeah, that's usually how things go. But some people are like, when they collect stamps, they intentionally look for it everywhere they go. But with me, it's more chill. So, like, if I happen to see it somewhere, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll buy that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to contribute anything, I'm just blabbering away about my own life.
No, please continue.
This is a podcast, so it's kind of a group effort rather than
No.
listen to
This
Cat talk
is
about-
to listen to Cat Talk show. I'm content. Go ahead.
Okay. So now I'm just currently rearranging all of my little miscellaneous items back in this cube thing. It's not really a shelf, it's more like a cube, and then you put all the cubes in the shelf. Does that make sense?
Mm.
So that's what I'm doing right now, just putting everything back in. Man, if you guys want to help me out here, it would be I'm just carrying this podcast.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. I've carried 125 podcasts before this, so fuck all of you. And you've carried the last 10 minutes, so.
I actually really like this newspaper. I'm just gonna keep this newspaper until I learn Chinese and can read it myself.
Yeah.
It looks
just,
really pretty. They have a lot of really nice graphics and stuff.
Speaking of Chinese, actually,
Just go buy
my
Rosetta Stone.
grandfather served in the Navy during World War II, and he was stationed in China, and we have stuff that's in Chinese that we were never able to translate, so
That's pretty
I will
neat.
be looking for that now.
Ryan, you know someone who speaks Chinese now.
Oh, that's very true. I should probably bring that to her.
Like if you look at your name in TeamSpeak, go one lower, and it's his girlfriend thing.
Girlfriend thing.
Hi, Ryan. Yeah, run.
You know, Mark's a kind of a person, you know.
Is he? Are we sure about that?
I haven't checked in a while, have you?
No.
Okay.
Should we check if there's aliens?
How do we check?
Oh no. That was your job.
I thought it was your job.
Oh no.
I think
What have we
I think
done?
we're both slacking horribly.
Or we're both doing really, really well.
One of the two. No idea. That kid seems to agree.
I would agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to normal volume now, okay?
What?
Nothing.
It was great. I enjoyed listening to that.
See, the worst thing is we totally do stuff like that in person too.
But it's even better when we communicate through messaging. We just like for a good 50 messages, it's just smiley faces.
Yeah, it's
It's just smiley faces. That's it.
like I'll put it in
Something
chat.
I would do.
It's
Oh, man.
literally all of us just. Oh, they changed it here. Now it doesn't look like he's dead.
And the one I did at the bottom is one like we can't game or something. Oh, we occasionally do like the winky faces too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So, if we want to continue my thing here with all this shit
Do
in
you
my box,
want it? Oh,
see it?
don't cry. Don't cry, Nathan. It's okay. It'll be fine. All right. You know, you don't have to listen to Cat talk for much longer. I'm sure she'll be quiet.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just shut up now.
I'm just playing. Go ahead. Are you? Alright, okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so another one of these things. I was in like 5th grade or something, and being the creative 5th-year-old I was,
50-year-old?
Time out. We're not going past that. I currently am 5th-year-old. I swear, when you talk about ages, you just can't do it. You should just start every story with not your age. How old was I when I was 12? When I was 5 years old.
But what about my shoe size?
When I was in the 5 years old. Okay. Following your story.
Yep, okay. This is, welcome to Storytime with Cat, where she...
Welcome to Storytime with Cat, filmed in front of a live audience.
Yeah. So when I was in 5th grade,
I liked it the other way better. Can you say that one again?
I wasn't even thinking.
When I was
Happened to me?
50 years old.
Why does this happen to me?
Because you.
Okay. So, there's this little thing. I would take a piece of printer paper, you know, so it's like, I don't know the dimensions of printer paper, but I would fold it up. You know, I would fold it in half, hamburger way, instead of hot dog way. Fold it in half hamburger way, and then I'd do the same thing. I'd fold it again, until I couldn't fold it anymore, okay?
Wait, what's hamburger way?
Hamburger way is so, it's thicker, so you fold it...
Ryan, you're a horrible human being.
Actually, I legitimately don't know.
Okay, so in like kindergarten, they teach you how to fold paper. They say hot dog way or hamburger way. So if you have a piece of printer paper and you're holding it landscape, when you fold it left to right and you get a skinnier piece of paper that's longer, that's hot dog. But if you fold it top to bottom, it's it's hamburger because it's wider and it's like thicker, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you know, I would fold up these pieces of paper until they could be as small as they could, and on the outside, I would write and draw like a picture of an iPod. Okay, so it looks like an iPod, and then you unfold it and then you get a cell phone because it's twice as big, and you unfold it again, and you get a Game Boy because you know it's twice as big as that, and you have more space to draw it, and then you unfold it again. Okay. And you get either an iPad or a Kindle Fire, depending on your version. I made like 5 versions of this. And then you unfold it again, and then you get a laptop. So, you know, it was pretty neat, and me and my friends made these all the time, and we would just have like these totally cool transportable everything. Portable everything. That's what we called them. I remember that because it's on the outside. So yeah. That's that.
Alright.
Pretty cool.
And then I also, last thing in this particular box is a bunch of Valentines that I never gave away on Valentine's Day the other year.
Oh.
I printed off a bunch of them so that I would have enough for everybody that wanted to give Valentine's Day to.
And then realized
So-
you only gave out 3.
Yeah, no. I gave out most of them, and then I had 3 left.
I knew that number 3 was in there somewhere. It's close.
Yeah. So there's a Portal one, there's a Orin High School Host Club one, and then there's
I love Dora.
there's an Avatar one. And I think out of these ones, the Avatar one is my favorite because it's a picture of Uncle Iroh, okay? And he says, "I think you're beautiful," and the T is emphasized because you know he likes tea. So.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I'm silently judging. That's what I was doing.
Nah.
Yeah, Mark, we're on the same page.
I don't know. I'm getting an Iroh quote tattooed on me, so I have to love that.
I wrote these snarky comments in the back, and I didn't even know until now. And okay, so this one, I'm so proud of it. This is on the Uncle Iroh one, okay? And I said, tea is cool, unless it's hot. You could be classified as either. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Such a dork. Okay, that's it. Done through this
let's
box.
go.
If we want to actually have a topic, this would be really great, and then I wouldn't have to share my life stories.
No, I like when you share your life stories to the internet.
Please don't come to my house and kill me. Thanks.
Look, there's only one person in the history of Background Noise whose address has been on the podcast, and it's not you.
Wait, who? What?
Oh, I love telling this story so much. I'm glad you don't know what I'm talking
On
about.
again.
Please.
On
don't
episode
do this.
44 of Background Noise, it's definitely after, maybe around an hour and 30-minute mark, maybe. So, carrot.gov was,
I do
yeah,
remember
I want to
that
tell
now.
it because I love the story,
I know,
was,
I feel like
showing
you're-
us, like, how in the middle of nowhere he lived. And so he was using Google Maps, and he was sharing his screens on Skype. But in the left corner, he left his address typed into the bar so that we could see it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I do remember.
And then
that.
I'm like, don't worry, man, I'll handle it. And I had, like, made the video and everything, and, like, made sure the audio and everything was cool. And I'm like, alright, that's it. I made the video, I uploaded it to YouTube, and I'm like, oh, wait. His address is in there somewhere. Let me go find this. And I just placed an annotation over it. And I'm pretty sure the annotation says something like, there's nothing behind this, don't look. And to this day, we talk about cleverly placed annotations.
Yep. If anyone says anything stupid, when I was fucking, I forgot how I said it. Anyway, yeah, you just place a cleverly placed annotation over it, and nobody will hear it or see it. Yep. Yeah.
Alright, so right now I'm actually trying to find where in the podcast that happened.
I found another Valentine, but this one is not a spare one. This one was actually given to me.
Oh.
From Anna. And you know how Valentines usually, they're like a little card and they're pink and there's a heart on the outside or something. No, this one is just a flat black piece of paper cut out in the shape of, I don't know, a piece of coal or something. Okay? So this is black construction paper and it's cut out like a rock. And it says, "To Rachel. My heart is like an igneous rock. It was once warm. From Anna."
Aw. Aw.
That's it.
Also, I totally found the place, and like it's at like 1:35. And okay, let me look at these annotations. All right, so I actually placed 2 annotations, and I actually put text on the screen that said "GG carrot." And I said nothing in the corner of the screen, and another annotation says, "No, really, carrot totally did not fuck up."
Love it when this stuff happens. It's great. It's
Yeah.
great. Makes the podcast what it is, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it totally, like, I'm honestly upset
Hey,
that he hasn't
sorry
gotten any
to
weird
chime
mail
in,
or anything. Yeah.
but I need to actually head out. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Bye.
Yeah, just leaving us,
Bye,
Mark. I see.
everyone.
I'll see you later, bro.
Isn't he always?
Okay. Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
We all know
Yeah,
why
that's-
he
Yeah, so
actually
we can talk
left.
about him now.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, you know as well as I did why he
Uh-huh.
left.
Was
Just
he gonna
gonna,
make out with his girlfriend?
Yes, something like that, maybe. Yeah.
Around those.
You know,
border. Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was right.
You know, you're very innocent-minded.
You were slightly right.
It might go there at one point, but I don't know. They've been dating for like 2 months, so might just go. Topics.
I'm opening another one of those boxes.
Ooh, box.
dear.
I have all
no.
these topics written down too, and like.
Come on, let's do one of the topics. I'm tired of talking about my stuff.
Alright, let me figure out.
I don't know. I think Cat should still talk.
I don't know, I actually am having a lot of fun listening to you talk about your stuff, but let me figure out which topic to
Okay.
talk about.
I have to like search through this box and see.
Oh, damn it, I really wanted Mark here for this topic.
Aw. Mark, stop
Alright.
doing dirty things
Kinda
with your
really.
girlfriend and come back.
Damn it. Do I go to that one still?
I mean, you can if you want to. If you don't want to.
Alright, I'm gonna go to another topic first, and then,
I think all of these earbuds are completely broken. Why do I still have them?
Alright, so Ryan, this isn't completely directed at you. This is actually a more topic I came up with for people who don't have this. So what do you... Okay, so I believe in the previous episode of Background News a while back, we had talked about tattoos. And I believe, Kat and Nathan, you both said that you didn't ever want a tattoo?
No, I don't want a tattoo.
I wanted to.
Oh, you do?
I said I would do a tattoo. I wouldn't want piercings.
Oh, it was piercings that you said, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then for Kat, you said you don't want a tattoo, right?
No, I don't.
Alright, how much money would someone have to pay you to get a tattoo?
It depends on the tattoo.
Okay.
If it was something that I liked,
You know, you're getting paid for it, so I don't feel like it's something you like.
okay, if it's something that I don't like, you'd probably have to pay me a shit ton of money because that's going to be in my skin forever. And that's the reason that I mostly don't want a tattoo, is because even if it's something that I like at the time, I'll probably hate it in like 10 years.
No, yeah, I can understand that as a thing.
And
Currently looking at my tattoo.
Yeah, Ryan's
Not sure
like,
if I'll hate it.
Ryan's like,
You can pay a lot of money and get it removed.
Yeah, but that's painful. I mean,
it's lasers.
I'm totally okay with other people having tattoos, and if you like your tattoo for more than 10 years, that's great. But I can't stand having like anything on my skin at all. Like Anna tortures me about this, but like if someone marks me with a pen somehow, like, or if I mark myself with a pen accidentally, and there's still like, you know, that streak on my arm or hand or leg or whatever it is, I like have to get it off. I don't know, it's just something about me, like I just cannot stand it. Please don't do that. And it's the same with, you know, highlighter or marker or anything. Like, paint I can stand, because if I'm working on like a piece of art, then there has to be paint on my hand, but paint is removable instantly. And like, the reason that I'm working on art is because there's paint, and like, you know, it's in the situation where paint on my hands is okay. But if I'm doing homework and then there's pen on my arm, I have to like stop what I'm doing and go take that pen off, because I will probably cry if I don't.
Alright, so, how much money would it take? Give an exact number. Or ballpark.
Probably a really lot of money.
You know, you just gotta name a amount, though. A lot, unfortunately, is not.
Enough to pay for my college. How about that?
Alright, so, like, how much?
How much does college cost?
Depends on where you go.
Really does, yeah.
Are
Somewhere
you going
really
in state or
nice.
private?
You know, just name a number, and like,
I don't know, like
So
$500,000. That works for me.
$500,000.
No, I'm gonna say $1.
Yeah.
For something that you don't like?
Maybe.
A really,
I
like,
mean,
a
something-
really good, like, cheesesteak.
Okay. One tattoo I know I'm gonna get drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm gonna get this tattoo. And what's bad about it is I have no problem with that at all.
What is
In
it?
Futurama, Fry has a tattoo of Bender smoking a
Oh
cigar
my
on
god,
his
you're gonna
ass.
get that, aren't you?
I would have no problem with that whatsoever.
Oh
At all.
my
And I would
God.
have the little binary code that's on, like, hidden within, like, the tattoo. I would have a problem with this at all. Because one, it's fucking hilarious, because no one would see it except for my significant other. And two, come on, it's Bender smoking a
Yeah,
cigar
that'd be
on
pretty
my ass.
funny.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be a funny story to tell, honestly. Great story to tell your grandkids one day. I was drunk once, kiddos, and I got Bender tattooed on my ass. Who's Bender? Get out of my room.
Get out of my house. Grandpa, this is a nursing home. Get out of my house.
Get off my lawn! We're inside, Grandpa.
What do you mean
well,
we're
go
inside?
out onto my lawn and then get off.
How did you get past my lawn? I normally yell at people.
Alright, so, okay. I'll put it like this for you, Ryan, to get a price. Someone puts a horrible meme tattooing on you. A meme that you don't like.
Hot legs or hot dogs?
That's it?
How do you do that?
Somehow!
I'm sure somebody would figure it out.
And so, let's assume you can tattoo them. How much money would that take to get that tattooed on you?
Now, in the future, can I cover up the tattoo with another tattoo?
Once you have the tattoo, it's up to you what you do with it.
Alright, so just pay the price of the tattoo. Actually, pay the price, and then in the future you have to pay the price of the new tattoo that'll get covered over it.
So you should just get like $1,000.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, give me $1,000, and cause like I would totally, you know, I want, for me it'd be like, for something I didn't like, first of all, I don't like this tattoo. It'd be $10,000 probably. Why? Because like I'm okay with getting tattoos, so I would use that $10,000 to make better tattoos and get rid of that tattoo, basically. Or like surround it with good tattoos. So I don't know. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a fan of tattoos on my own skin. I like it when people... I mean, if you have a tasteful tattoo, then I'd be like, I like your tattoo, it's sick. But, like, I personally don't really like tattoos on myself.
I'm 50-50,
so...
honestly. Some days I'm like, you know, I would look really baller with some cool, like, tattoos. And then the next day I'm like, you know, I kind of like skin.
I kind of like skin.
If it was a tattoo that I liked, you'd probably be somewhere, I don't know, like, a couple thousand. But,
Yeah.
there's no telling how I will feel about that tattoo in the future, so I'd probably be like, okay, now you gotta pay me interest.
Oh, now you gotta pay interest.
Yeah. Ooh. Nathan, how much would it take you to get something tattooed on you don't like?
You know, that's a good question, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't like.
Alright, how much would it take you to get the Counter-Strike Global Offensive logo tattooed on you?
Well, it would have to be every last penny in Gabe Newell's saving area. Wow.
And then Half-Life 3 has to be confirmed.
Yeah, like you have to give me Half-Life 3. I'd totally just settle for Half-Life 3. I don't need money. Just give it to me for free.
I've never played Half-Life.
Me neither.
1 or 2.
No, I haven't either.
I have the original on, like, CD. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
game CDs? You can buy those at a store? No. Okay, so I have the, like, the oldest version you could possibly have, because this came from my dad. So, it's like... It comes in those musical CD cases, you know, the plasticky ones.
I used to have
that are just
computer
the
games
shape
like
of the
that.
circle. They're square, but they just fit the circle inside. Instead of like a DVD case. So it's that, and then it comes with Team Fortress.
Oh,
for
are you
free.
talking about, was it like called the Orange Box or something, maybe?
I don't remember what it was, but you can install the Half-Life game without getting Steam. So you don't have to have Steam in order to download
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
because it's the disc.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time when you buy those CDs from, like, Walmart, wherever you get your games, it's like, okay, now you have to install Steam in order to play this game, which is what, like, I bought The Sims, and so it's like, okay, download or install Origin, and then you could play this game, and so
I
it's
hate
like,
that.
That's annoying.
Okay, yeah, I hated it.
That like disregards the whole point of getting the CD.
Yeah, it really is.
Because if you don't have internet, man, you can't have a
Yeah,
Steam
like
account.
I bought like a disc of Amnesia a really long time ago, right? Like, and I didn't. It's just on my computer. It didn't need Steam or anything.
I mean, I think it might depend. It might be on the box. It'll probably say it on the box, like...
I honestly am surprised that like Half-Life didn't require it, like just because of it being like a Steam.
Oh no,
like,
this
huge
was like
thing.
the oldest version you could possibly get of this game.
Oh
so
yeah,
Steam
yeah.
didn't even like exist.
Oh, so you just had the thing for a really long time? You didn't buy it recently?
It was my dad's.
Oh, your dad
from,
actually
like,
had the
when
copy.
he
okay.
was younger.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's
Steam
really old.
didn't exist.
Half-Life is that old.
Yeah, I forget sometimes, honestly.
Yeah, Steam is relatively, like, in the sense of video gaming, it's relatively new, but it was a huge innovation for it, for the entire series.
Oh
itself.
my god, what the hell? Half-Life? Dude, Ryan, we were 2 when Half-Life came out.
I know.
It came
yeah.
out in 1998.
It's really weird to think.
I'm pretty sure Kat and Nathan weren't born.
Nope, not yet.
Look at that.
What are you talking about?
Nathan was always alive.
Nathan was not born. He just is.
Forever and always.
He just is.
Okay, so what I don't understand is in a bunch of these boxes, I have all of these bags that you get from the dentist. You know when you go to the dentist, you pick out a toothbrush, you pick out some toothpaste, you get some floss, whatever. And
I
they
got
come
a
in
toy
these
as a kid.
I mean, you do get.
Yo, I
that,
used to
but
get
they
like
always have-
bouncy balls or what do they call? Is it just called like a paddle where like the ball's attached to it and like
Yeah, that thing.
yeah, and oh, it was so much fun.
But you usually
Like a ball in
you
a
get
cup.
a bag too, and you get a toothbrush and some
Yeah, I remember
toothpaste
that.
and some floss.
Mhm.
I have a shit ton of these bags in my room, and there's
Hi.
toothpaste in it. There's toothpaste and there's no more toothbrushes because I always use those. And then there's always this floss, and I don't know, I just have these bags. The toothpastes are probably years old, and this one in fact is a kid's one that tastes like bubblegum. Disgusting.
Did you just taste it? Is that why you know it tastes like bubblegum? Or does it say bubblegum on
It
it?
says Kids Crest Fluoride Anti-Cavity Toothpaste.
You probably got that like
Cavity
8 years ago.
protection. Sparkle fun.
Okay, it's not as bad as me finding tooth that I got taken out 10 years ago.
Where did you find it?
Ugh.
It was
Ugh.
it was in one of those containers that they gave you at the office, and I was so excited to get it removed because I fell on my face one time, and that's what happened.
Where did you find it? Is this there?
As a kid, I guess I liked to keep stuff, and that was one of the things.
Dude.
Where's the expiration date? I think the expiration date. I can't tell.
There might not be one.
It says. I don't know if toothpaste expires actually. Anyway, I'm not
Oh,
gonna use
I'm
that
pretty
because
sure it
the
does.
bubble-
I would
It's
honestly, I
disgusting.
think it does, but don't eat it.
Yeah, I wouldn't anyway because the bubblegum stuff is
You
disgusting.
might die.
Oh no, I don't have to take my finals.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You know, there's
Yeah.
positives to everything in life.
Yeah, or death.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Um,
death is. Aw, nope, not gonna get that depressing. No, I won't finish that sentence. Nope.
but in this one particular bag with the dentist stuff in it, I found some stuff that would actually be pretty useful. This braces toothbrush that's specifically for braces, and then braces
Oh, I
floss
remember those, yeah.
that I could have used. But I'm getting braces off in 3 weeks, so
Rip
This
using
would've been
that.
useful- This would have been useful a month or two ago, but not. Nope. Okay, I just forgot about it.
How long did you have your braces on for?
About 2 years.
Okay.
So, I think I got them on in, June. It's about 2 years. I think I'm going over 2 years by maybe a week because they didn't have any appointments for me recently. So they had to go over the amount of time. But my braces aren't doing anything right now. They're just chilling, staying, making sure my teeth don't move until I can get my retainer. So,
I remember having braces. That was such a long time ago now.
I never had braces. I was very
Dude, I
lucky.
had braces. I got them this summer going into 8th grade. And I got them off halfway through my freshman year of high school. So I had them for a year and a half, maybe.
yeah.
But dude, Ryan, a year and a half, that ended in halfway through freshman year in high school. You know how long ago that was?
I was looking at, I was up at my girlfriend's house,
Yeah.
and we were talking with her little brother, who was 10 years younger than her, and we were talking about old TV shows on Cartoon Network that we used to watch, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we used to love Flatjack and Chowders," and he looked at us like, "I kind of remember those, but remind me what they were," and this boy's 11. I looked at her, I'm like, "Oh my god, we're old.
Right?
Oh, we're old now."
Sometimes I do feel old, right? We'll just be talking about a show we used to watch when we were kids, and then anyone who's a few years younger than us are like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh my
It's how could you do that?
god." Am I that old? Dude, we're not teenagers, man. Ryan, you and I, no teenagers.
We aren't.
Dude, we're 20. Jacob just joined us today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Today is
Didn't
the-
say happy birthday to him, but
I just said happy birthday.
I was actually in this TeamSpeak with him at midnight, and I said happy
No,
birthday.
it was kind of funny because we played video games with him, and I didn't even say anything last night.
Oh, you didn't.
And I couldn't.
Oh,
believe
you were
it was
okay.
his
So
birthday.
you were on the phone with Nicole though, and that's when I said it.
Must have been. Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, "Hey, my man, happy birthday! Yay, you're not a teenager anymore." Because
I would have said you have to pay taxes and stuff like that, but at this point you
that starts at like whenever you get a job. That could be start at like 16. You can start paying taxes.
no, I broke my string.
That's so upsetting.
Sucks. Okay, so I was just, I was searching through those boxes, and I found a string. Okay, but this is not just any string. It's a cat's cradle string. Okay, do you guys know what that is? It's kind of girly. Okay, this is what the girls used to do back in the day. They'd take a string, and this is like a nice string. This is a really nice string. You'd have to take it, and frick, there's a knot in it. Okay, just getting the knot under. Okay, here we go. So you take your string, you would tie a knot in the very, very end so it makes a circle. All right, and then what you'd have to do is you would have to figure out how the fuck to do the cat's cradle. And usually your friend taught you, or your mom taught you, or whatever. And you it's a finger game kind of thing. Like you have to put the string around your palms and hands, and do that crazy shit, make knots in the string or whatever. And it's a lot of fun. But I was just reminiscing, trying to do the Jack's Ladder, but I always fail. I always failed. I never got it. I don't understand what I was doing wrong.
I do remember my sister used to do that.
Most probably. It's still, it's not really popular anymore because kids these days have better things to do with their make memes.
Yeah, make memes.
But it is pretty popular thing to do a long time ago, before phones were invented.
Before we had better things to do.
Yeah. And you can play it with friends, you can do the things, or you could do it alone. There's a lot of different shapes you can make with the string. It's pretty neat. You should look it up. People in the podcast, just type in cat's cradle, my own cradle. And you can see some of the interesting stuff that you can do. And
I'm sorry, but those videos are probably going to be 30-year-old women who did those as kids, and they're all really excited about it, and then everyone who watches it is really kind of questioning it.
I mean, you could just go to the pictures and see what it looks like, and you'll probably be like, oh, okay, I know that. I've seen pictures of that before, and it makes sense. It's a lot. If you're really bored, you can learn how to do it, and it's a pretty interesting way to spend a couple minutes if you don't get bored that fast. It's kind of like learning a Rubik's Cube. It's kind of like learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube. You have to do all these different things with your hands, and then figure out how to.
You have to be very talented with your hands.
Tony is.
But it's pretty interesting to make all the different things depending on your objective. For all of my time with this one particular string, I have always tried to make the Jack's Ladder, and I have all of the steps memorized. I've done it so much that I can still do it today. But on the last step, somewhere I just screw up, and I can't get the last thing right. And I don't understand why it doesn't work out. It gets all squished and stuff, and it doesn't look like Jack's Ladder at all. It doesn't make any sense.
It's just all a lie.
Well, it's a lie.
It's really sad though, because I can never get that gosh darn Jack's Ladder. Yeah.
Gets you every time.
I would Google it and be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Why am I not getting Jack's Ladder? And then they'd be like, if you're doing it wrong, you're doing this wrong. And I'm like, but I'm doing that right. And I would just cry for a couple hours.
Yeah, that sounds about
true story.
right.
True story.
Yeah, true story it is. I just looked at the time for the first time in a while, and we were an hour and 30 minutes in.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Jack's Ladder process in the strings, there's this one step in the thing It's called the cat's whiskers, and it looks like cat whiskers. It's totally cool. And I have cat whiskers right now. You can't see it, but it looks sick.
Well, maybe you should take it to a doctor.
Yeah, you need to take that. You need to take it to a vet if it looks sick. You need to be a good
String,
pet owner.
Man. It's just string. Okay, forget it. I can never figure out where I am during the middle of something, like doing this. I forget how to do it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Okay, I think I figured it. Yeah, okay, I got it. I got this. See? And I don't understand. This is not what the Jack's ladder looks like. And screw up. And you just fucking make the witch hat, and it's all good. Okay. Yep. If we want to like talk about something else other than my boring ass life, I could do that. Hydro.
Hi.
Hello.
Do we want to have one last topic before we quit the podcast?
You know, yeah. Let me look at my list real quick and see if there's a good send-off one.
Literally, the only thing we've done in this podcast is talk about how boring I am.
No, like
Hey, we put funny faces in the chat.
Yeah, we did that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I feel like we did talk about quite a few things this podcast. So.
maybe I'm holding it too tight. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not getting jokes
He's
on it.
still trying to figure it out too.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
You know,
it never made sense to me.
I am content with ending on Cat not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
I am so sad right now.
Yep, this is the perfect ending.
Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it this time. No, because this is wrong. This shouldn't be that tight.
Oh.
This is the greatest.
Oh.
You know, I don't want to end it now. It's like I just want to listen to this.
This is so
The struggle is real.
She's struggling so much.
I'm just furiously like doing the steps to get to the final step.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then you flip your
I love this
fingers
kind of
underneath these loops. Okay, and then what you have to do is you have to like really skillfully put your pointed fingers through that hole and then drop the strings on your pinkies and then flip your hands over. And it's not the jack ladder. I don't understand. This is so difficult.
Unfortunately. You know, things are difficult in life, you know? Like podcasts coming to an end. Unfortunately, that it
Yes.
has to happen.
Yeah,
So
So glad you guys could listen to what's on my shelves and my struggle with this string. This has been a great podcast.
it's been great.
Really,
For me, at least, this
carried
has
by
been great.
Cat alone.
Yeah, you can think that if you'd like.
Okay.
So, this has been episode 126 of Background Noise, carried by HydroxideAnt. Goodbye.